on chill, posted up. Nah, he's somewhere in Florida, I believe. I see the palm trees in the back. He out there in the middle of the night, dropping dimes. Balls is just right on time. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, a lot of y'all cats out there.
You won't believe what Shedeur Sanders just pulled off, right in the middle of a wild Florida storm. It's got NFL scouts rushing to hold emergency talks. While other quarterbacks are chilling on sunny beaches, this offseason, Sanders is out there working hard, showing everyone what true dedication really means. I'm gonna share a video that proves why this young quarterback isn't just ready for the NFL, he's about to totally change the game. After watching tons of quarterback practice sessions, I've never seen anything like this before. And wait till you see what he does with his left hand. It's got defensive coaches already super worried. They're probably not sleeping, thinking about it. Here's what makes winners different from others. They practice when nobody's even looking. In weather so bad, most people would hide inside. Imagine this, it's way past midnight in Florida. The air's so sticky you can barely breathe, and rain's pouring down like crazy. Most folks are cozy inside, maybe scrolling on their phones or watching shows on Netflix. But not Shedeur Sanders. He's out there, in what feels like a giant rainstorm, with just palm trees watching him, and bright stadium lights shining through the dark. This isn't just about tossing a football in yucky weather. It's like a battle against being average. Every raindrop hitting his face reminds him that while others are relaxing, he's choosing to push himself hard. The video shows him carefully going through his plays, his steps steady, even on the wet ground. His throws? They zip through the heavy air like lasers. You can tell by how he moves. This isn't just a job, it's his passion. The best kind of passion that turns dreams into something amazing. When the camera catches his face between throws, he's not frowning or grumbling about the rain. He's just super focused. The kind of focus you get when you know your goal and work harder than anyone to reach it. But here's what most people don't get about these late-night practices. Sanders isn't just training his arm or aim. He's training his brain to stay cool under stress, to be perfect even when things are messy. Every throw in this storm is like 10 throws in nice weather. He's teaching himself to make tough plays look easy. This is what his dad, Coach Prime, always said. Work hard when no one's watching, and your success will show itself. Sanders isn't just listening to that advice, he's taking it to a whole new level. But these late-night practices are just the start. What he's doing with his throwing style has NFL defensive coaches freaking out, trying to change their game plans. What you're about to see changes everything we thought we knew about how quarterbacks throw, and it gives Sanders a huge edge that no defense can get ready for. In all of NFL history, we've seen quarterbacks who run fast, stay in the pocket, or do both. But we've never seen one who can throw NFL-level passes with both hands, keeping the same accuracy and strength. Defensive coaches spend months watching videos, learning a player's habits, guessing their moves. Sanders just made all that work useless. Check out the video closely. When Sanders steps back to throw, his footwork keeps defenses confused. That fancy crab walk he does? It's not just for show, it's super smart. Regular quarterbacks give away their plans by how they stand or point their shoulders. Sanders hides every clue. He's like a mystery they can't solve. In one play, he moves right, sets his right foot, and every defender shifts to that side. They think they know what's coming. Then, super smooth, he switches the ball to his left hand and throws a perfect pass to the other side. The defenders don't even have time to move. An old NFL defensive coach, Mike Zimmer, said recently that planning for a quarterback who uses both hands is like facing two. It's impossible to predict when there's no pattern to follow. You can't guess what he'll do next. But it's not just about surprising them. Sanders' left-hand throws aren't just for fun. They're real NFL-quality passes. The ball spins tight, it's got speed, and it lands exactly where he wants. He's not just switching hands. He's changing how the whole field works. New passing paths open up that don't exist for right-handed players. Suddenly, there's space where there wasn't before. Defenders who've always watched right-handed throws are now lost, playing a totally different game. Imagine being a safety, trying to guess where the quarterback's looking to throw the ball. Now, imagine that quarterback can throw from either side of his body with the same perfect aim. It's not just hard to stop, it's exhausting to even think about. Defenders start doubting themselves, pausing for just a moment, and that's enough for a pass to get through. This both-hands trick isn't. It's a real advantage that could change how quarterbacks play forever. Sanders isn't just fitting into the game, he's making the game fit him. But talent and cool tricks don't matter without the right attitude. What Sanders is doing in his head might be even cooler than his physical skills. While everyone's talking about his arm, the smartest football folks are noticing something else super important: how he understands the business of being an NFL quarterback. Garrett Bush, a super respected football expert, said something recently that should make every NFL boss pay attention. He said Sanders isn't just playing football, he's playing a smart game like chess, while others are playing something simpler like checkers. This isn't about plays on the field. It's about knowing that NFL success means mastering the bigger picture. It's like a game inside the game. Look at how Sanders is handling this offseason. Every post on social media, every training video, every time he shows up somewhere is planned. He's not just getting better at football, he's building his own brand. When he shares that late-night training video, he's telling lots of people different things at once. To his teammates that he's all in, to his coaches that he's serious, to his rivals that he's not slowing down, and to fans that he's worth cheering for. Bush said something really important. Sanders gets that NFL success isn't just about making coaches and teammates happy. It's about connecting with fans in a way that's bigger than just winning games. Look at quarterbacks like Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers. They stayed great for so long, not just because of their throwing, but because fans believed in them. They built a personal brand that made them super important to their teams. But here's the smartest part of Sanders' plan. He's using his hard work to quiet the haters. Every person who doubts him, every critic who says he's not ready, every fan who he's turning their doubts into fuel and showing the world what he's made of. Sanders said something recently that shows how he really thinks. "I won't let anything stop me." That's not just confidence. It's like he's fighting against being ordinary. He's not just trying to make the team, he's aiming to be the star of the whole franchise. The way he talks about staying in Cleveland, connecting with the community, and understanding what the city wants, that's the thinking of a franchise quarterback from day one. What makes Sanders different from other new players is that he knows NFL careers are about more than just playing on Sundays. He's creating a story about himself that's impossible to ignore and hard to replace. Every late-night practice, every both-hands throw, every smart public appearance is building towards something bigger than just being on the team. This smart thinking, mixed with his one-of-a-kind skills, isn't just getting Sanders ready for NFL Sue. It's setting him up to change what NFL success even means. And the proof of this plan is already showing. Even his biggest doubters are starting to believe in him. The biggest clue to Sanders' growth isn't his better stats or viral videos, it's that his toughest critics are now his biggest fans. Mary Kay Cabot, who's super picky about praising players, has been tough on quarterbacks for years, especially ones from big college teams. At first, during team practices, she wasn't too excited about Sanders. She wondered if he was ready, if he could handle NFL-level plays, or switch from college to pro football. But something changed her mind. In her latest report, Cabot didn't just say nice things, she said Sanders is totally ready. She talked about how fast he learned, how he handles tricky play calls, and stays calm when things get tough. For someone like her to completely change her opinion is a huge deal. What made her think differently? Cabot said it was Sanders' performance in the last weeks of team practices that turned everything around. She noticed how his studying showed up in his playing, how he started guessing what defenses would do before they did it, and how he became a real leader when calling plays with his team. Herm Edwards, an old NFL coach who's seen tons of quarterbacks, said something even bolder. He didn't just say Sanders would try for the starting spot. He said Sanders would win it from the very first day. Edwards has watched so many players move from college to the NFL. For him to say something so big about a rookie shows how special Sanders' growth is. The Cleveland Browns team is noticing too. People inside the team say Sanders' hard work and preparation have impressed older players and coaches. His ability to earn respect in the locker room, even as a new guy, is something you can't teach or fake. It's the kind of natural leadership that big-time quarterbacks have. What's happening with Sanders is like a perfect mix of talent, opportunity, and hard work. The critics who doubted him are now wondering if the Browns should make him the starter right away. This change in how people see him creates its own energy. When big-name experts start believing in a player, it changes how coaches, teammates, and fans think about him. Sanders is building a cycle of success. His hard work wins over critics. Their praise makes him more confident. His confidence makes him play better, and better playing wins more critics over. It's like a perfect plan to keep getting better. The fact that Sanders has turned his biggest doubters into fans is awesome news for his career. It's a sign that something amazing is going on in Cleveland. But maybe the most incredible thing about Sanders isn't his skills or smart thinking. It's who he is and how he helps the community. What Sanders is doing when he's not playing might be even cooler than his late-night practices, and it's why Cleveland fans already love him like he's family. In a recent interview, Sanders said something that shows who he really is. "I work hard, I love football, I'm not rude, and I stay out of trouble." In a time when NFL news is often about bad stuff, Sanders is bringing something new, being dependable, having good character, and really loving the game. But it's not just what he says, it's what he does. He's been seen all over Cleveland, not at fancy places or clubs, but at community centers, kids programs, and local events. Kids run up to him during his workouts, and instead of ignoring them, he stops, takes selfies, and tells them to chase their dreams. Check out the videos of Sanders hanging out with young fans. You'll see something real that's not just for show. When kids cheer for him while he practices, he smiles so big like he's truly happy. This isn't just doing what he's supposed to. It's a guy who knows being famous means helping others. Sanders said something recently that should make Browns fans super excited. He's not just here for a quick visit. He's talking about building a future in Cleveland, being part of something bigger than just winning games. In a league where players sometimes chase big money or flashy cities, Sanders is talking about staying put, caring about the community, and being there for the long run. The Browns bosses love Sanders, and it's easy to see why. He's everything a team wants in a leader: talent, good character, hard work, and a real bond with the fans. What Sanders is creating in Cleveland is bigger than just football games. He's building a culture of being awesome, taking responsibility, and caring about the community. When older players see a rookie doing late-night practices and connecting with fans, it makes ever. The kids watching Sanders practice, getting his autograph, seeing him work so hard, they're not just meeting a football player. They're learning what hard work looks like, what being a good person looks like, and what it means to stand for something bigger. Sanders isn't just getting ready for this season or his first contract. He's laying the groundwork for a career that could last years and years, for a legacy that could change not just the Browns, but all of Cleveland. This mix of amazing skills, super hard work, smart thinking, and being real, it's not just rare in the NFL, it's the plan for being great forever. We've seen Sanders training in crazy weather, while others take it easy, developing both hand-throwing skills that change how quarterbacks play, being super smart about his brand, turning his doubters into fans and building real ties with Cleveland's community. This isn't just one guy's path to the NFL. It's about seeing a future legend be. Sanders is showing us what happens when awesome talent meets tough love for work, meets smart planning, meets being a great person. The question isn't if Sanders will make it in the NFL. It's how much he'll change what we think a quarterback should be. What do you think? Is Sanders throwing with both hands a big deal? Or is his hard work and personality even more awesome? Tell us what you think in the comments.